to speak has been spoken. I'm not going to throw any new light on your enlightened brains, so it's quite easy for me. Yet, I will do justice to all the money that has been spent on organizing this program on my travel. Governor Saab has been very, very kind to accommodate us and has given fantastic hospitality in addition to checking out his hospital, which has gone very well. So congratulations, sir, and thank you very much. Ravi has used all resources, including governor's name, to enforce people's presence here, and that has been a great success. Thank you very much, Ravi. Now let's go to this teacher in 2030 and try and figure out what the teacher would be doing. And that reminds me of about 4 years ago, I was attending a conference for Cambridge, in Cambridge, and former headmaster of Eton, Tony Little, big frame Tony Little, was speaking, and the topic was education fit for future. And he gave a picture of 550-year-old headmaster sitting like a guru, Rishi, and the children all around sitting. He said, I discovered that when I was redoing the school building. And he said, that's 4 years ago. And I'm not changing that at all. It's like a guru and everybody is engaged and teacher has eyes on everybody. And that's what the teacher needs to be today. That was the teacher needed yesterday. And that will be the teacher needed tomorrow. And I think Ma'am Popat, Dr. Popat in fact, said about the guru. And I'll completely agree with you, ma'am. We need more gurus than teachers. So if you imagine a teacher in your lifetime, and I think of a Hindi teacher who's taught Hindi in the fashion that it hasn't left me even after 40 years. 45 years now. And that teacher was compassionate about what he was doing in the classroom, compassionate about the subject. He was caring, he was smiling often, he was shouting quite a lot, yet smiling and ensuring that our attention was on those dohas or Rahim, Kabir, and multiple meanings. And I can never forget that experience of that Hindi teacher. I became a teacher myself, and first person I wanted to share my joy was that Mr. Sharma, and I went to his home and did that. So we all have those teachers. He didn't use any device, he did not do anything, he used himself to affect me. And I'm sure that all of us know this. Now, next slide, please. No, you've given me this. Are you working this way? Okay. Right. Teacher or teacher? I'm sorry, that's why it was taking too long.
They saw the AI.
Yeah, so the teacher has to be, effective classroom instructor. I was there yesterday, today, and tomorrow. A teacher who should support ideas coming out of children, rather than shut them up, which happens quite often, even today. Teacher is like a doctor. Uski physical, mental, spiritual, all health, he has to look after. Like an older sibling, engaging with them. And if you all think of that, then he has to be Bahubali, right? Everything has to be done. Therefore I meant Guru. So he could be Krishna to Arjun. Be there all the time. And Arjun knew that Krishna was there. Even he needed help, he would go to him. Well, many roles teacher is doing today and will become more so. With technology increasing at the rate that it is, it's like, this is baleen whale, it's a filter feeder. So all the information which is accessible in no time, but the vastness of that will need filter. Teacher will help the child filter it and learn to find out what is good and what is not so good. Inquiry will become more important. So rather than demand answers to the question, children will be taught how to question, how to inquire what information has been presented by the teacher. It will become more concept driven. It is supposed to be concept driven, always concept driven, but content has taken away the concept from us. If you know the concept, the children then can easily apply it in novel situations and solve problems easily. So it will be concept driven. Collaboration, this is part, we talk a lot about it, 21st century skills, but tell me, when was it not needed? Our Gurukuls had that. Their children there were solving problems in a collaborative teamwork fashion. So we need to focus more on it, and in 2030 it will be a great requirement. And also with that change in the classroom, we will need to change the assessment also, because at the moment assessment is one way. So you are given a question paper and you are responsible for finding the answers and you are marked. There, if you are teaching collaborative teamwork, then the whole team has to be assessed. So your examination will need to change. You will be like a bridge. The teacher will need to really think of this student who is almost crazy, who is impatient, who is driven in the sense he's a performer. He needs validation. He's impatient now. He's competitive. He's almost insane. In that situation, to understand that child and then to bridge what is required to be the guru will be the requirement. And also the multifunctional, multidisciplinary approach will be required. I have 1.5 minutes, so I'll say mentor-mentee. So it's not going to be I am pouring knowledge into you. It has to be a trusting relationship, like again a guru. Ethics, yeah, this is going to be very important, because when you get product-driven society, you're looking at all the children. आप IIT बन जाओ, IIM चले जाओ, Ivy League चले जाओ, that's your success. And in that process, आप अपना essay किसी से भी लिखवा लो. Pay 1 lakh rupees and you get a beautiful essay written. I think those questions will be asked more often. The ethics will become very important. Children today also demanding that. And ethics, I think should I not, will become. Well-being, yes. The child well-being, because I think I go back to my initial remark that this child, his soul, his mind, his physical being needs to be nurtured by the teacher. As I said, by 2030, the child with the amount of information, amount of demands, he will not know which program to attend. You're already talking about, individualized learning. He'll be insane. To remain sane in that environment for children, particularly adolescent age children, will be very difficult. And that's where teacher will come with full force to nurture body, mind and soul. And that will be the teacher. If we do not talk about environment in 2030, we are talking already, so this has to go with education. You need to talk environment, the habitats, the air, the water, pollution. It will have to be part of the curriculum for the teacher. Because if he doesn't, then there will be nothing left to enjoy whatever they think through AI and devices will come. So Guru Nanak Ji ने कहा है, आद सच, जुगाद सच, है भी सच, होसी भी सच. What was true yesterday is true today and will be true tomorrow. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.